Hello my friends, in today's video you will find out how the woman who lost her hands and legs ended up due to a mishap with her dog. But before this video starts, so you don't forget, please don't forget to click like, subscribe to the Mira Histórias channel, and share this video on social media. Marie Trainer was used to receiving affectionate licks from her loving dogs. But she barely noticed the consequences of these acts until she woke up in the hospital and made a discovery that changed her life forever. Marie Trainer, 54, a hairdresser from Alliance, Ohio in the United States, suddenly began to feel unwell. The symptoms, initially attributed to a common cold, left her in the hospital's intensive care unit. Marie was returning from a vacation in the Caribbean with her husband Matthew Trainer when she had nausea and back pain soon after her body temperature rose and she felt unwell. As soon as she was admitted for medical care, she was diagnosed with sepsis, a serious infection caused by her dog's saliva. She stayed in the hospital for 80 days. After the diagnosis of sepsis, she was given treatments to combat the bacterial infection that generated the strong reaction of her immune system. Marie's stepdaughter, Gina Premier, works as a nurse at L0ST Hospital and explained that her symptoms changed suddenly. We received her with some symptoms, but soon after they got much worse very quickly. When her limbs began to necrotize and were affected by gangrene, the doctors induced her into a coma, said the nurse. After blood tests and cultures, doctors at L0ST Hospital and the Cleveland Clinic confirmed the presence of Capnocytophaga, a bacteria that can be found in dog saliva. The medical director of infectious diseases at L0ST Hospital emphasized that this bacteria can be transmitted by simple contact with the dog's saliva. Marie and her husband have 2 pet dogs and assumed that one of them accidentally licked a scratch that Marie had on her arm. The doctors tried to remove the clots from Marie's limbs, but unfortunately the bacteria had affected the tissues too much, and they had to undergo surgery to remove her hands and legs. If they hadn't done this procedure, Marie would not have survived. When I opened my eyes, I didn't know where I was. It was very difficult to find out that they had to remove my legs and arms. It was very difficult to deal with, said Marie in an interview. Her health deteriorated when she entered the hospital. The infection developed very quickly. There was nothing they could do, said Gina. Only 1 in a million people get sick with this bacteria, which can cause unpredictable effects on the body. There are patients who, although they have been exposed to the bacteria for a long time, do not show symptoms. In 2018, the case of a man in Wisconsin was recorded who had partial amputations in all 4 limbs after being licked by a dog. In that same year, another patient with the same condition managed to survive without major complications. According to Dr. Kobe, the immune system can act differently in each case. In the case of the story in this video, Marie Trainer loves dogs. She doesn't want her experience to scare owners. She simply asks them to be careful. If a dog bites or licks you on a wound, you should take antibiotics and wash the area very well, said Dr. Kobe. He warned that if they notice redness on the skin or signs of infection, people should see a doctor immediately. Despite her ordeal, Marie decided to keep her pets, which she considers part of her family. She was eager to be discharged from the hospital to reunite with them. She is very grateful for the love and support she has received, especially from her husband. He's here every day for me. Every day he feeds me and dresses me, said Marie. Her family and friends organized an online fundraising campaign to pay for medical expenses, In addition, she will need to adapt her vehicle and her home to accommodate her disability. During her recovery, Marie asked to see her dogs, and the doctors allowed them to visit her twice. They were taken to the hospital twice so I could see them, and that made me smile, said Marie. More than $46,500 was raised for the family. She was truly grateful. I can't believe how many people came together to help, and even people I don't know from other states. I just don't know how to thank everyone, said Marie. Her friends held a fundraising campaign and a motorcycle race sponsored by family friends who own a local restaurant. For Marie, what gave her strength in such a difficult time was the support of family and friends. It's been a difficult path to go through. I wouldn't know what to do without them, said Marie. Marie will prepare to learn to use prosthetics on her legs, wrists, and hands. I've been feeling very well. My wounds are healing very well. I'm ready to move on. I want to go home. I want to go back to work, said Marie. Her testimony caused a stir. Many admire her courage to move forward despite such severe adversity and, above all, the love and loyalty she offers to her pets. You who have followed the story this far, if it had happened to you, would you have the same attitude as Marie? Comment and don't forget to click like. If you are new here, take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel so you will have easy access to our stories and updates. Thank you, my friends. Until the next video.
Assista ao vídeo indicado.
Watch the dubbed video. Mira el video doblado.吹き替え版の動画を見てね. شاهد الفيديو المدبلج. 더빙된 영상 봐. Regarde la vidéo doublée. Schau dir das synchronisierte Video an. Guarda il video doppiato. Смотри дублированное видео. Dub kiya hua video dekho. Dublajlı videoyu izle. Tonton video yang sudah didubbing.